Hello everybody, Anders here with another video. Today we are going to look at the revealed boss gameplay for Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is an open world RPG game that it's been developed by Perlibis for the past 7 years. It should be releasing fairly soon. It will also be available as a demo if you do attend Gamescom this week in Germany. For us unable to attend though, they are giving us about an hour's worth of gameplay through social media channels. The first of these gameplay videos just dropped a few hours ago, where we take a look at one of the boss fights you'll encounter through the story. Some things to note about the game: it revolves around the main character Cliff and his mercenary band. He used to be called Macduff, I believe, in the early iterations of the game, unless they're just starting to use his first name for whatever reason. Maybe something like that happened. You also have other companions and their story that will fight alongside you, and at the moment we think you can swap companions to fight with whichever one you want and build different characters, but nothing is confirmed because a lot of information we did have about Crimson Desert seems to be outdated right now. This week we should know a lot more about the game and more than likely a release date. What we do know about a release date is that Crimson Desert will be demoed in Korea as well at G-Star, their own gaming convention. G-Star takes place in November, so that means Crimson Desert would have to release after G-Star, since they are planning a global launch on PC and console, so expect a Q4 release between December and February of next year. The game is in the final polishing phase and marketing will ramp up starting this week. Combat is focused on your main weapons and grapple abilities, so knockdown maneuvers, blocking, countering, heavy attacks, dodging. It looks like, honestly, an improved version of the current Black Desert Online system. The main difference is going to be obviously a new graphical engine. It's the latest one they have, and it's going to be a single player setting, although it is unclear if we will have a multiplayer mode or not. The footage today shows Cliff using a sword and shield with a bow at some point. A lot of skills that you can find in the warrior class in BDO as well, almost one-to-one for some of these skills that you can see. The mechanics of the fight seem pretty straightforward. The boss is ultra aggressive. Blocking will consume stamina. You can be guard broken, it seems like, as well. The boss in this case had 3 phases, so 3 health bars, and it looks like you can swap items mid-fight and consume food mid-fight to heal yourself, which is kind of like Dragon's Dogma. Allows you to heal yourself and replenish resources in the middle of a fight. You take damage from seemingly all sources, so if you are knocked back into a tree, you take additional damage. The terrain seems to influence your tactics and how you can fight. For this boss, you can also see they've enclosed the area with a blizzard to prevent you from leaving. Some graphical settings I've noticed from the previous footage we've seen in the past and this one is that the hair particles seem a bit blurry at times. Maybe they're using a form of DLSS as well. It looks to me like this gameplay footage might be running on console, so it would be interesting to see what kind of settings you can work with on PC. For example, I don't really like using motion blur in my game, so I turned that off. Field of view, depth of field. Hopefully we get more information on settings like these this week at Gamescom. Now, outside of the combat aspect, which I think looks very solid, the questing and voice acting also seems pretty good from what I expected. BDO has only recently, I would say, been getting better with storytelling, but from the little we see from this gameplay, it looked pretty good. I'll leave you with the rest of the gameplay here and let me know what you think about the fight. If you've played BDO, what do you think about the combat specifically? To me, it looks like you can dodge quite a bit more, and they're also utilizing blocking in combat, which makes sense, counterattacking. I also wanted to mention the inventory UI looked pretty good and clean. It seems like you have different grades of armors and weapons, different foods that you can consume, different arrows as well, explosive arrows. That's all pretty interesting, but we don't know really much outside of this gameplay. Let me know what you think about it, and stay tuned on the channel for more Crimson Desert news. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.
You got any idea what you're doing? The spirit will punish us all. Wyon! The spirit of the mountain! Over there! They've all gone and doomed ourselves! Shit.
why the bandits were scared to death.